Hold on.
It's Lumberjacks and Wolfpack.
And that's a big game.
Big ass game. 3 people watching.
Shit, he did that, bro. I'm moving on. I really want to ask for my money back. No kid.
I got my refund.
I'm about to put it in the chat right now. It's too late to ask for a refund. I'm a whole ass nigga, bro.
Nah, I feel you. I mean, shit, I feel with you. I do that shit right now. Don't play with me.
Hey,
I'm putting it in there. You think I'm lying?
hey, click on the new link. You will see it there.
All right, I got you. I'm about to go be a nigga. Hold on.
He said I'm about to go be a nigga.
Yeah, man. I need run me my coins, please. This the same dude that was begging me, bro. He literally was begging me. Are you gonna be back on the Patreon? Y'all send me my money.
I put that shit on the YouTube channel. You put that shit in the end.
Oh.
James said, I'm not that bold yet.
I love that shit there for everybody.
Deep 3, contested.
No, I ain't gonna get a refund. I ain't gonna let my team down like that.
Bro, there's only 7 people in here, bro.
You right though.
Yeah. I'm one of the 7.
Me too.
So it's 5 people.
New York going with almost an entire new group. Johnson is checked in for Harris. Pitt comes in for garbage man. The latest check in for Williams. And Junior check in for Drew. And then for Los Angeles, Griffin's check in for Robertson. T comes in for the Doctor. And it's Carter in for Nance. Now here's Johnson. For the key. New York, no good that time either.
5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Passes it to Pickett. Pocket 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. A free ball. That's Jefferson. And New York will come the other way. Johnson outside. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. And Griffin sends it back. Haley passes to the right. New York needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer on the way. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Pass to Red. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. T the pass to Red. So the wing on the left. Here's Big Dog. No good off the front line. Here's the waiter. And that one released in time, but no good. And the horn signals the end of the first. Not much offense so far. New York ahead. And some good action approach as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups.
You.
And New York, looking at who they got. We've got Williams.
I thought I had a ball.
Oh, no, you straight.
And it's Black in at the small forward. The fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right.
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved,
Mark got to work on them free throws.
Every team is a national team because every game's televised. It's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Now here is Carter. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Denver. Nash gets to Carter. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Harris.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Black. He gets that one. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Carter dishes to Robertson. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. He'll go in the New York
Okay.
down to just
Okay.
buckets from Carter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Oh, you got to love that action.
Drew, to Benson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Garbage man is checked in for the bodyguard. The doctors checked in for Los Angeles. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Now, here's Nance. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Here's Drew after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their shot. Harris looking it over. Here's Drew. An 11-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And then there was his passes. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
They get the rebound. Out to Nash. The pass to the Doctor. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by New York. Drew's got his 4th rebound at that last one here tonight. This is at the garbage man. Now Williams. Pass to Benson. Over Thomas. It's good for inside. D's got it all tied up now for New York.
And that's why you don't let him get position deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once you got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
So New York ends up going to the new group. And then for Los Angeles, Big Dog is checked in for Robertson. T comes in for Nash. And it's Red Hot in for Carter. It was Red Hot. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game. I mean, even from over here, you can see that was pretty clear.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Johnson outside. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Thomas. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The pass to Red. Shot clock at 6. Here's Big Dog. Rebounded by Bailey. New York trailing. Johnson left side.
Damn!
And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Once again. Here's the Doctor. No points in the game yet for him. And the basket by Thomas. Hey guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Los Angeles?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Griffin's checked in for Los Angeles. Johnson inside. Defended by Griffin. And Johnson, the pass to Bailey. 4 on the shot clock. To the paint. Unloads from 13. Another miss by Johnson. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Griffin. Here's the Doctor. Pass to T. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. to the dot. Good with the triple. Junior with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to the lead. Can they get it? And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles leads by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Eddie Gibson, and guys from Los Angeles. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, it's never easy to go on the road in the NBA, no matter what the matchup is. I think they like playing the role of the villain. Their effort has been fantastic, and they've done all that they can do to keep this.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody. With Kevin Harlan.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Williams who brings it up for New York. 4-point game. Their next game is in San Francisco. So a road game with the Warriors. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ashes out there with Red Hot. Then there's the Doctor. Then there's Big Dog. And it's Robertson in at the 4. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school.
Go figure is right. Drew gets the bucket.
Oh, such a heel shot there by Oda.
And the pass to Robertson. Nash outside. Clock at 6. And the 3 off target.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards is really something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the others going down.
Pass to Red. Pass to the dot. Nash with the screen on Williams.
Damn!
They see last touch by Williams. Lance checked in for New York. And then for Los Angeles, Thomas checked in for the Doctor. And it's Carter in for Red Hot. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. The shot's good from Nash.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Black. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Robertson kicks to Carter. Outside Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Carter. A fader. The rebound by Drew. Drew's got rebound number 5 here tonight. No good on the 3. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Robertson passes to Nash. Robertson dishes to Nash. Outside Thomas. The pass to Bigman. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Harris.
The offense suffered a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Outside Williams. Pass to Drew. It's a nice passing by New York here. Here's garbage man. New York, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 3. 1:43 left to play in the third. Carter kicks to Robertson. Outside Thomas. Carter outside. From deep 3-point range. The rebound by Drew. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. This is it to garbage man. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. That's to Drew. Trying to end the drought. Got a piece of it. And here's Nash. 8 points for him. Launches it. Los Angeles with another miss.
It's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Launches a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Nash has got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
Onto Williams for 3.
He's not going to be
Can't connect that time.
Even still, that's not a shot that he can afford
Rebound
to
from
get.
Tyler.
Here's a screen on Robertson.
He should be able
To
to
the
miss
lane.
touchdown. Then they got
Rejected by Robertson. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Jason with the strip. Nice.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Griffin's checked in for Big Dog. T comes in for Thomas. And it's Renat in for Nash.
Down there. Graduate level second round. Easy quarterback. Yeah.
30 seconds left in the third. Looking to get back on track here. It's rebounded by Robertson. Robertson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Thomas. He gets Springfield College driving. Nice decent corner.
Now here's Carter. Driving inside. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead. And it's 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking at this point, but wanting more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Johnson is out there with Mr. Fundamentals. Then it's Judy. Then there's the waiter. And it's Griffin in at the small forward spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's the pass to the dot. 5 on the clock. Here's Robertson, and he uses the glass on the lane. And Los Angeles leads by 8.
Second chance points always hurt. It's not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Johnson. Hits the target from 18 feet. Here's Redot. Kicks it to Robertson. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's the doctor, and he cuts in the layup off the glass.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against them.
New York trails by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
New York calls timeout.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far that they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try to focus some of that energy to getting others involved.
A different look for New York. Harris is checked in for Big Cat. Williams comes in for the Raiders. And Bruce subbed in for Junior. Big Dog is checked in for Los Angeles. Nash comes in for T. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Older.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the New York head coach talking to his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Darren, back to you.
Let out the pass to the back. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Harris setting the pin for Johnson. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Passes it to the back. Down low. Here's Nash. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. New York trails by 9. Now Johnson. A three. The shot, no good.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Pass to Nash. Outside Griffin. Let out the pass to the dot. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Drew. Drew's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in, and the kid picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Garbage man, he's checked in for Johnson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Robertson's checked in. Here's Drew. New York, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That's a big one. He takes it in. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jump. New York trails by 9. A bit under 3.5 minutes of pass here in the fourth. Here's Drew. And it's blocked. It's Redot. And there's the pass to Big one. Robertson outside. Passes it to Nash. There's the three. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Drew. Harris is screen on Nash. 58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Drew misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
He's running on. Nash outside. Deep corner. Tries again. It's hauled in by Harris. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he drives in. It's tipped. Here's the doctor. And so Los Angeles takes the win, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
What you said?
You. You.
Dang,
Yeah, what's up?
you still running?
Yeah, I'm gonna run another one.
I'm just after eat food. That's why I ain't really, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know, I got you.
I will be more locked in, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Well, I think kicking it like a motherfucker.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us. Allie, take it away.
Did you think creating a professional pathway was a response to
That's good reporting, Allie. Thank you. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for New York. All right, Grant, take me back in your career a bit. Talk about some of the more memorable Christmas Day games.
Well, over 19 years, I was fortunate to have quite a few Christmas Day games, and certainly back in '96 with Detroit playing against the Bulls in Chicago on Christmas Day. No, we didn't win the game, but I did work. I gave work to Scottie Pippen. And then to fast forward to the end of my career in Phoenix and playing against the Los Angeles Clippers, and I had a really good game then. So it's always fun to play in those games knowing everybody's watching and then having a chance to celebrate Christmas after the game with your family.
Hey, and your beard is looking more and more like Santa Claus these days. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he drops it first. Hits one and misses the second attempt from the line. Here's Johnson. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Gotta fight hard to get over those screens.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Carter. For three. The shot no good. Here's Johnson. Last game, 26 points for him. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Launches it. Oh, flanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And he makes it on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
He had very little resistance. He had to bring much faster to help than that.
Here's Johnson. With a teardrop. It's tipped. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
So New York, they've gone 1-4 to start. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a spot.
That one's good for two.
Like to see a stronger pick than that, but it turns out he'll be well.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And the free throw, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Now Carter from 11 feet away. He can't get it to go. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Fires the 3. Shot by Johnson, no good. From behind the arc. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to hit shots.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Carter's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Johnson. They set the pick from the high post. And that one's long.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot hit his shots to drop.
Inside. Missed inside. And he drives in. And there's the slam. Don't finish it off. Great job on the back end of the play. Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Carter with it. And no good. Seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Johnson. Nails it from 3. Johnson's got 7 points.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the 3-point line.
Here's Carter. Blocked. And he recovers it. Defended by Griffin. Griffin pulls down the board.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
And here's Carter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot there. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Up 2, and back to the start of the second. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And so in the game for Los Angeles. Pass to Thomas. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 is up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
An emphatic rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Coach said that at first, your humility held you back from dominating and leading like you were capable of doing. He said you crossed that bridge in your senior year. Do you feel that way?
100% BA. You know, for me on my path and my journey as a basketball player, I so wanted to fit in and be one of the guys. And what I learned is sometimes you're meant to stand out. And my senior year, I finally got that message, and my game took off to a whole nother level. And I became comfortable with the idea of standing out. Not everybody's meant to follow. Certain people are meant to lead. And that's when it clicked for me.
6 to shoot. He buries it from 3.
So the DJ did a good enough job on it. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
And about a minute gone of the second quarter. That one is off. And for New York, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Down low. Junior. Deflected. And he gets it back. That one off the back, iron it out.
The rotation of the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
The 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. For New York, they've got only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Harris on the wing. Junior outside. This one for 3. Offensive board. For Los Angeles, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Going inside. And no good, trying to use the glass. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Harris. To the left side wing. Misses from short range. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Thomas. Just out the drill. And it's Harris with the rebound. We've got 1:48 left to play in the second quarter. The layup off target. Covered by Junior. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Using the rim as a shield. Nice reverse.
So both teams changing it up here. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
New York shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Defended by Griffin. 1:19 left in the first half. Outside, Williams. Another shot. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send them to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
A minute 6 left in the first half of basketball. Williams defending. The 9-footer's on the mark.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And that one misses. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Pass to Carter. Back to Griffin. And he buries his first look.
That's the perfect setup. Solid screen, the finger can't avoid it, opens up a clear path to the front.
To the middle. 2 on the clock. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, for New York, Kenny, how'd you see it?
They put a strong emphasis on patrolling and controlling the glass tonight. And the players got the message. They're battling for every rebound. If they're going to keep that attitude up in the second half, I really like their chances.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, Los Angeles shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Now here's Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. The shot, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And for Los Angeles, here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. Pass to Harris. And he gets the bucket. Harris has got his first basket of the night. Well, Grant, you won 2 titles at Duke. Now, there used to be a sense that Duke players didn't translate to the NBA, but you helped change all that, and that's certainly not the case anymore.
You know, BA, it is incredible to see the amount of players in today's game who come from Duke and are doing fantastic. I mean, I think it really started with Kyrie Irving as the first pick in the draft in 2011. And in the last 10 years, the number of players who come in and made an impact right away, players like Jason Tatum, last year's most improved Brandon Ingram, of course, Zion Williamson, everyone's favorite rookie from last year. So there's a lot of talent in the NBA, and Duke is certainly well represented. It's fun to see.
And for New York, on Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Tuesday, it'll be the Golden State Warriors coming to town.
And you know, for that matchup with the Nuggets, it's going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play.
First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here. So he hits 1-2 from the strike.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical. He drops it from range. It works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Look, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, but that doesn't constitute defense.
Pass to Carter. Here's Thomas. Now here's Carter. The three. No luck on that one. Here's Johnson. He has 7.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Takes it inside.
For 3. He's checked by Carter. Out to the right wing. Puts up a 3.
Knocks it down from distance.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Join, hey Dave.
Well, Kevin and the guys, the NBA is a shoe culture, and none is more popular than the Kobe 4. Originally,
Thanks, David. These Christmas Day games in the NBA have become a cherished tradition. Here we go. Greg, how tough is it, you think, for the players to miss this special time with their family?
Listen, no one wants to be away at Christmas, but you got to be a little flexible. And I always used to say that the best part about it is if you're playing on Christmas Day, that means you're on a pretty good team. You're going to be playing for something. And hey, look, as long as the kids get their presents, they don't mind too much if it's a day early or a day late.
Speak for yourself. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Walker out there with Carter. Then there's Big Dog. Then there's Red Hot. And it's Nash in at the two-spot. And for New York, Johnson is out there with Drew. Then there's Robertson. Then there's Harris. And it's garbage man in at the three, the small forward. Nash, the pass to Carter. There's Big Dog. There's Red Hot. Pass to the dot. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Jump shot is good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the deck.
Pass to Drew. Robertson with it. New York moving it around. Harris gets to Johnson. Shoots it. A wing jumper off target.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
The doctor passes to Clark. Goals from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Harris. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for New York. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Carter outside. The pass to the dock. He can't get that one. And New York the other way now. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this after the loss to them here last time.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Johnson, the pass to Drew. With the teardrop. New York shoot their first free throws of the game. Shoot two. The first free throw is good. Good on both. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Head out the pass to the dot. Carter left side. Pocket 6. This is it to Red. High post shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Bailey, he's checked in for Harris. The bodyguard comes in for Garbage Man. Williams, he's checked in for Johnson. And Hawkins subbed in for Drew. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
And good that time.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Hawkins gets to Black. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Cuts off the pass. Going inside, and it's sent back by Robertson. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. .16 left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Pass to T. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's rebounded by New York. Hawkins with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Williams. The pass to Robertson. Hawkins. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the leg.
And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen. For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
That's the pass to Griffin. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock again. Griffin sets the screen for Carter. Carries it from about 10 feet away. And here's Hawkins. Outside Williams. Fires the 3. Oh, and he just not turn the puzzle here.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness. He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. New York. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in. And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
In a moment now, reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And New York, looking at who they got. Harris is out there with Mr. Fundamentals. Then there's the Raider. Then it's Johnson, and it's Hawkins, and at the 1. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. His son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Johnson dishes to Harris. Passes it to Hawkins. It's hauled in by Thomas. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Nash can't get it to go.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot. You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Johnson can't hit. Johnson's gone on the 4 so far. Let out the pass to Nash. And Thomas has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Johnson against Nash. Puts it up from 12. New York, no good that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Booth. There's Reddox. He's guarded by Johnson. It's going to be out of bounds. Cavs will retain possession. A different look for New York. Garbage man comes in for the Raiders. And Drew subbed in for Hawkins. The Doctors checked in for Los Angeles. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And New York making a change. Juniors check in. For New York, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Drew. They can use a bucket. And the layup is up and in. And New York leads by 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one. And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been. And thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
5 to shoot. Doesn't get it to drop point. For New York, they've got only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Haley passes to Harris. And that would be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one goes. Robertson, he's checked in for New York. Williams comes in for Junior. And then for Los Angeles, Griffin's checked in for Nash. T comes in for Thomas. And it's Carter in for Red Hot. Los Angeles trails by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Carter missing. New York shooting about 42% so far. 1:30 left to play in the first half. Here's Robertson. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Griffin. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 2 of 7 for the field since the second quarter got underway. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Carter, the pass to the dot. And he slams it one-handed.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Harris passes the group. It's stolen. Here's the Doctor. On the pass to Big. Poked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Blacks checked in for Harris. And here is Los Angeles now. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. No good that time. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here is Garbage Man. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's the Doctor. Out to the right wing. Here's Big Dog. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Comes in for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beat. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York, it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Welcome to New York. Kenny, what was your impression?
It's been a strong performance for them on the glass. They're hustlers. More than not, the first guy to get to the board has been one of theirs.
And that's going to...
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight end. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
And, you know, not always the guy that you would expect to be making the big plays, but so far tonight, he has delivered.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. We got Carter. Nash is out there in red hot. Then there's the doctor. It's Big Dog at the center, pulling out the middle. Johnson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Nash outside. Carter outside. There's Big Dog. 6 to shoot. Passes it to the dot. For the lead. That one's not going to go. New York shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Johnson for 3. Carter pulls it in.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Nash outside, trains the three-pointer. Nash has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Like, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. He's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fit. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he...
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
yes. Great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Bailey is checked in for Harris. Royer comes in for garbage man. And Junior sub in for 3. And they pick up 2. Red Hot's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Tries it from the top of the key. Johnson can't get it to go.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Nash kicks to Thomas. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to the dot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And good. That the Eagles that time as it falls. Johnson's got a second bucket of the night.
That move. Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
The pass to Red. Here's the doctor. He can't get it to go.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Junior the pass to Johnson over Nash. And it's Johnson again missing. Pass to Thomas. And it's Nash in the corner. Outside Thomas. Nash with the screen for Thomas. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little over 3.5 minutes gone by. Comes in from outside. Again, Johnson missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
The doctor passes the red. Nash with the screen on Robertson. Takes it inside, and the shot goes down. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Harris is checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. The bodyguard comes in for the waiter. Williams, he's checked in for Johnson. And Hawkins subbed in for Junior.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Here's Black. Back to Harris. Kicks it to Williams. Here's Black. New York, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 3. Now here's Carter. Outside Thomas. Carter outside. Back to Thomas. Got a piece of it. Robertson with the steal. Here's Boomer. And the shot is long. And so it's New York with it. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Black. He's started by Thomas. Carter outside. Over Harris. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Los Angeles on top, up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Williams, garbage man out there with the bodyguard. Then there's Harris, and it's Drew in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get in the ball.
To the middle. Griffin with the steal. Passes to Carter. Nash dishes to Griffin. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Pass to Black. Harris is screwed on Griffin.
Well, he needs to shoot his way out of this cold spell that continues.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
6 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Williams hits to Black. Harris a screen. With the drive. Oh!
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They've been playing such physical defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused. They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Nash against Johnson. The pass to Garbage Man. From 17 feet out. New York, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside Griffin. Pass to Nash. Over Drew. A shot by Nash, no good. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for New York. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Harris passes to Drew. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 6 points for Goose.
And the Heat not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's the screen. Here's Reda. Johnson with the block. Pass to Drew. Pass to Harris. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Robertson, he's checked in for New York. And he can't get the second one to drop either. How about that be that time? There's Big Dog. Out to Nash. A pass to Big. Back to Nash. Shot clock at 5. Nash with the screen on Johnson. Los Angeles with another miss. New York trailing. Before the play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by to take the lead. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
This free throw is good, and that ties the game up from he's checked in for Los Angeles. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he still feels good. At least he tied it up. Letting the guy sneak out there, put that off a free throw. That is inexcusable.
Here's Big Dog. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Carter outside. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Big Dog the pass to Red. 4 on the clock. Swiped away. And it's Harris. The drive. It's good.
That is world class. Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tiny.
And in terms of his shooting, this is really one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment. And let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
And good on the second, so Nixon both.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Johnson. He kicks it to Robertson. Here's Drew. so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He is unable to get the second one. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple. This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and leave it.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Out to the wing. That's the 3-5. So Poston sees New York take this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there. And thanks for being with us. Hey, Allie.
Unfortunately, with the pandemic striking last season, the league was forced to play games with no fans.
Oh, absolutely, Allie. Absolutely. Well, Grant, we're watching two highly disciplined defenses here. Now, every coach wants his defense to play better, play harder, be connected. But that's not always the case. When do these teams fall short? When they're down at the bottom of the rankings defensively?
Well, defense is a number of things, BA. First of all, it's heart and desire. It's the really wanting to accomplish and have success on the defensive end. It's also trust. Trusting everyone working together in unison to try to stop the other team. And when you don't have those two components, I don't care what the personnel is, you're not going to have success. And of course, you won't be disciplined on the defensive side of the ball.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Puts it up from 15. Pelicans cleared away. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Just 5 on the clock. And the layup is good off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the Lakers get it back. And he buries his first look.
A stronger defensive presence could have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Driving to the basket. He can't hit that time. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 to start. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. There's the drive. Tipped. And he's able to get it back.
Those touches left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
His competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
A minute 53 left in the first. Six on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Good clock. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Pelicans trail. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
A shot to stop the drill. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He misses the free throw. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on the second one. The Lakers have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. The Pelicans pull it in. 59 seconds left in the first. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Lakers in the lead. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot there.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. There's a screen with the drive. Count the basket. 5 points in the game.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. With 4 on the clock. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And that does it for the first quarter. The Lakers on top, leading by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
And you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And some new faces in new places this year. All right, Grant, how long is it going to take for a new player to fit in?
BA, it varies from individual to individual. But look, there is an adjustment period every time you're on a new team. There's new dynamics in the locker room, adjusting to the style of play, the coach, the terminology they all use. It's a huge adjustment. It just depends on who the player is, how quickly they're able to adapt. But there is a period of time before they really feel like they're part of that culture and that team.
So for New Orleans right now. To the inside. That shot off the mark. Now New Orleans takes it the other way.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. And it's all tied up.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
You know, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Jacks up with 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
The Lakers with another miss.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from 3-point land. 5 points in the game.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. Is able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
From the arc. The shot comes out. And the Lakers going the other way now. Let's go with a 3. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Williams. There's a minute 40 left in the second quarter. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. There's the triple. Not going to go that time. Now the Lakers take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Carter. Second chance effort. Leads it up and in. And now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Out left to the wing. Out to the right wing. Williams from long range. The Lakers with a rebound. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. The center pick on the attack, Carter. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy cane.
Seconds left in the first half. Banked it in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
And it's good. 2 points. And the Lakers lead by 7.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the free ball.
So we conclude the first half. Lakers ahead, up 7. And we'll be right back after half to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. Looking at the Lakers, Jack, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew that bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players.
And it's just about...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. The Pelicans trail. Can't get it to drop. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And to the Pelicans. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Pelicans shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good after Los Angeles. Offline with a 3. And the Lakers shooting 47% of this one. Looking efficient. Here he goes. Over to the wing. Grant, since the conclusion of your playing career, you've spent the better part of the decade covering the game on television. So what's been your favorite part of that aspect of your career?
You know, BA, it's been incredible. I mean, I've enjoyed every aspect of covering games. And I think for me, it's being so close to the action, getting a chance to almost get lost in the game, feeling like you're in the game as we get a chance to watch these amazing athletes go up and down the court. It's the closest thing to actually playing, being right here next to you, calling the games.
And great makeup, too, Grant.
Always.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, with the pandemic, player workouts going into the draft were restricted. Instead, a lot of video chat interviews and even speed tests. Players completing timed exercises, testing their memory and skills. Whether or not you believe the game is 90% mental, it's obviously an important component.
Truly is. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the wing, right side. Now we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Drives to the hoop.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. 1:57 left in the third quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Shoots it from the high post. He gets it in there. He has 7.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
The Lakers call timeout. One oddity of last year, Brent, the NBA draft held in November. It's just the reality of a new timeline we're on for the league.
The feels that I have really, VA, are around the guys who didn't get a chance to even finish their amateur career as collegiate athletes, and then waiting 6 months to hear your name called for that dream to come true, and still having ideas about, okay, when's that going to start? So, crazy set of circumstances that the league did its best to try to handle.
Knocks down the triple.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got a shadow in that game.
1:10 left in the third quarter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Shot misses. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
From the low block. And the basket is good. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside, Williams. He gets it up. And it's in. Oh! Nails the buzzer beater. Are you kidding?
Huge three to cut it to single digits. They're hoping that energy carries into the fourth quarter here.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Lakers on top, up by 9. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time. What's the start of the fourth quarter? And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist for the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So the Pelicans 5 right now. Clock at 6. Have the space there, but it's all 5. On the take. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
To the left wing. And the shot goes in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played.
And there's the lob. Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam. Okay? Defense disorganized, defense pays. To the wing on the left. And there's a pitch. Driving inside. Unable to get to happen. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. All sorts of time. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line. Right wing. Out to the wing. Fires in the triple. And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter. They've got time on their side here, Grant. And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little. There's the drive. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Lakers lead by 13. Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
With both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going after defense inside throughout the entire game. Just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. And constantly repeating him the ball, clearing out, and letting him do his thing.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight. But we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game. The Lakers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Got a hand on it. On target from range.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. He takes it in. Oh, and makes it with a kiss.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
To the inside. Over to the left wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And that one's good.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
There's the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And so it's the Lakers. a W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they start